Some people seem to skyrocket through life, while others remain stuck in the same place for years. And here's the truth: it's not because they're smarter, luckier, or born with better connections. It all comes down to one overlooked habit that most people ignore. And no, it's not grinding harder at work, waiting for the right moment, or hoping for a miracle. It's something so simple it almost sounds boring, but it's actually the fastest way to transform your life. So here's my question for you: what would your life look like if you made learning, not once in a while, but every single day, a habit? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have 3 simple steps to turn daily learning into a habit without feeling overwhelmed. And when you apply them, you'll see why feeding your brain daily is the ultimate cheat code to success. As Jim Rohn famously said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Let's be real. Most of us live in the scroll cycle. We wake up, check social media, maybe binge watch a show at night, and tell ourselves, I just don't have time to learn. Meanwhile, days turn into months, months into years, and nothing really changes. Your job feels the same. Your problems feel the same. And deep down, you know you're capable of more, but it feels like you're stuck on repeat. It's frustrating, right? You want better opportunities, more confidence, maybe even more money. But somehow, it feels like life's doors stay locked shut. That's the silent struggle. We want growth, but we don't feed our minds the fuel it needs. And without that fuel, it's like trying to drive a car with no gas. You're not going anywhere. Here's the truth. Research shows the average adult spends over 2 hours a day on social media. That's nearly 30 entire days a year. Imagine if even half of that time was invested in learning a skill that could change your income, mindset, or relationships. Here's the truth no one tells you. The biggest difference between people who win and people who stall isn't luck or talent. It's knowledge. Knowledge is leverage. It's the tool that makes you sharper, stronger, and ready for opportunities when they come knocking. Think of your brain like a muscle. If you don't exercise, it weakens. But if you train it daily, just like lifting weights, it grows stronger and gives you an edge over everyone else. Every page of a book, every podcast episode, every conversation with someone smarter than you. It's like adding another tool to your toolkit. And the more tools you have, the more problems you can solve, the more doors you can open, and the more confident you feel stepping into the unknown. Daily learning is how we examine, refine, and elevate our lives. And in today's world of AI, automation, and constant change, the person who never stops learning is the person who never becomes obsolete. So here's the big question: how do you actually make daily learning stick in your busy life? Let's break it down into 3 simple steps. Step 1, start small, stay consistent. Don't try to study for hours a day. That's a trap. Instead, commit to just 15 minutes a day. That's half a lunch break. That's 1 bus ride. Read a book that challenges your thinking. Listen to a podcast while washing dishes. Watch a short documentary instead of another random video. One guy I knew hated reading, but he loved sports, so he started with biographies of athletes. Guess what? That small step hooked him into a habit of daily reading, and eventually he expanded to finance, psychology, and leadership books. Today, he's running his own business. Start where you are, use what you like, just make it daily. As Bruce Lee once said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced 1 kick 10,000 times. Consistency is where transformation happens. Step 2, learn what moves you forward. Not all knowledge is equal. Scrolling random facts on the internet won't change your life. Focus on knowledge that improves your money, mindset, skills, or relationships. And hey, if this is clicking with you, make sure you hit subscribe. This is the kind of practical growth habit I share, so you can keep leveling up 1 step at a time. Example: want more money? Read 1 chapter a day about investing or business. Want better relationships? Study communication or emotional intelligence. Want more confidence? Learn psychology, body language, or negotiation. Think of your brain as prime real estate. Don't fill it with junk. Fill it with value. Knowledge without direction is noise. Knowledge aligned with your goals becomes power. Step 3, apply what you learn. Here's where most people fail. They consume, but never use. Information without action is just entertainment. Learning only matters when it leaves the page and enters your life. Let's apply this to real goals. Want more money? Don't just read a book on investing and close it. Take one idea, like setting aside $5 a day, and actually move it into a savings or investment account. Small, repeated action turns reading into results. Want better relationships? Don't just highlight quotes about communication. Practice 1 technique in your next conversation. Maybe ask an open-ended question instead of giving advice. Watch how people open up to you. Want more confidence? Don't just study body language. Try standing tall and making eye contact with the cashier at the grocery store. Those micro moments are practice grounds for bigger challenges. The truth is, knowledge itself won't change your life. Applied knowledge will. Every tiny experiment compounds into confidence, skills, and growth. I know someone who started with just 30 minutes a day learning graphic design online. Within 6 months, that small daily habit turned into freelance projects that brought in extra income. Consistency turned a simple curiosity into a real opportunity. Imagine if you applied that same consistency to your money, your career, or your health. Remember the hook? Those people who seem to skyrocket in life? It's not magic. It's not luck. It's that they made daily learning a habit. They fed their minds like they feed their bodies. And over time, their world transformed. Here's the bottom line. The more you learn, the smarter your choices. The smarter your choices, the better your life. Simple as that. You don't need to do it all at once. You just need to start. 15 minutes a day, every day. That's the difference between staying stuck and leveling up your entire future. The law of compounding doesn't just apply to money, it applies to skills, wisdom, and habits. If this video sparked something in you, then imagine what will happen when you actually start applying it. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one skill, learn it for 15 minutes today, and watch how your life shifts. Write it down, because clarity written on paper becomes commitment in life. And if this clicked with you, don't stop here. Check out my other video, how to build systems to actually achieve your goals. Why? Because knowledge is the fuel, but systems are the engine. That video shows you how to turn what you learn into habits that actually stick. So you're not just motivated for a day, but building systems to help you be consistent for life. And hey, if you're ready to level up, subscribe and drop a comment about the skill you're choosing to master. I'd love to hear it.